Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game. And his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Great hit! That's the throw. Ah, he's given it away. Cleared without hesitation. Thuram. Aim forwards. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gerrard. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. That is a great pick out. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini gets it away. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. Vieira. It's Gullit. The fullback is in acres of space here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he has been fouled there. Vinicius Junior. Gullit.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gullit. Gerrard. Gullit. That is good strength. That's very neat. And here's the chance to counter. Has a look and place it forward. That has been slung wide. Crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half-time getting close now. Passing nice and neat. Vinicius Junior. And it's Maradona. Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini. Good spot, he's seen the run. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Hullet. Thuram. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Maldini gets good distance on it.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Gerrard. And that has been clubbed away. Rummenigge under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Terrific header! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chiellini cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Eto! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Messi shapes to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's come backwards here. Van Dijk. Drogba. Kaká has it out wide and in space. What a throw in. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Vietnam have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He rises! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Wriggles his way through. He's got to be in here! Thuram attempts a clearance. And that is that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Yeah, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold, Haaland, Rummenigge, to Lahm. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Gullit. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, they can break here. And it's Lahm. And he goes cross-field. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lahm. It's Gullit.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lahm. Rummenigge. Haaland! Gullit! He's scored! Gullit at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that has been cut short. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Haaland gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Valverde. Gullit. Oh, red. Nice interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! And he can clear it away. He's got a side of goal. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's found a way through. Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
There's the shot! And it's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gerard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Vietnam have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vieira. And here's Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
Rummenigge. Vinicius Junior. Maldini. It's Vinicius Junior. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rummenigge. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona, who does have an assist to his name. Vieira threads one in. Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Maldini. Haaland. Maldini. And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. And the flag has stayed down. Real chance! He's had a shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini getting this one clear. Tomiyasu. Lam is wide and looking to get onto the... He gets big! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And Horace! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Showing good feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Has a go! And that would have won it.
Haaland has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mateus.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's out for a goal kick. Just 5 minutes left. Hernes couldn't squeeze it through.
Vietnam need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kaká. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Played back.
Modern football.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Back into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Cleared away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. Hits one!
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. Leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those...
Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard clears. Lahm. Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is a brilliant interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Park Ji-sung. Couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde. Haaland. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Maradona. And that real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. No goals as yet. Lahm. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Haaland, constantly looking for the ball into the box, fiddles it through, and he's picked out the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung finds himself offside. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Gullit. Chooses to go back. He's had a hit! Rummenigge. Vinicius Junior. Chiellini. And it's Lahm. Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. It's Gullit.
Gullit, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Valverde. Lahm. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vietnam finding their passes. There's the shot! There it is! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Park Ji-sung.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lam. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, again there's no way through. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Roberto Carlos. Lam. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. And here's Maradona. Rijkaard can get it clear. Rummenigge. Interesting ball. Now it's Haaland. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Hullet. Park Ji-sung. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Great chance! And that has been knocked clear. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Maradona. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
A real chance if he can get through. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Vietnam have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike.
Oh, smashing header! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hullet. Kaka. Chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maradona. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to clear it.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Vietnam desperately searching for the winner here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the counter is on. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lam. Great hit! Maradona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Cleared without hesitation. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Keeper's ball. And that's that. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Okay, interesting. Alarm. Well read, nice interception. That has been slung wide. Maldini. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Lam. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Haaland chasing after it. Maldini calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. And it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung!
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Such good technique.
Well, that has not gone well.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Valverde. Rummenigge. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he's gone backward here. Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Maldini. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aim forwards. Now it's Hullet. Showing good feet. Valverde. Can he finish? And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. And it's Hullet. That's a pretty loose pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Park Ji-sung clears. Moved on forwards. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Haaland. Van Dijk too strong for his opponent there. So what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here. Maldini. Rummenigge. Vieira. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alexander-Arnold, and he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hullet. And he's gone looking for safety. Thuram. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Park Ji-sung. That's a lovely, neat pass. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Vinicius Junior, and the shot! It's in! And they're back in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Vietnam go into the lead. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. Maldini gets across to intercept that. And here's Maradona. Now it's Maldini. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's headed upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's managed to get rid.
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two. Maradona. Vinicius Junior. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Thuram. Hullet finds himself offside.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to retrieve it. Vieira. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi stood his ground strongly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's not going to reach.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Thuan. Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space. Hit it! And again. Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back.
There's the hit! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. Maradona. Rummenigge could move up a gear here. Lahm. Now he's off and running. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's a sweet ball, that. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Nice interception, well timed. And they can counter here. Vieira. And it's Son Heung-min. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona. Pull it. That is a great pick out. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thuram makes the interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Gerrard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Hullet. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rummenigge. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Lahm. And it's Son Heung-min. That's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Now it's Haaland. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Maradona. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Son Heung-min. Lam looking to hit the byline here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. So your views on the first half?
Vietnam clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Lam. Rummenigge. Son Heung-min. Caught offside that time. Hullet. Haaland. Valverde looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Valverde is herring after that one. Now it's Hullet. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big! And he's heaved it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Gerrard. Hullet attempts a clearance. Vietnam are still that goal to the good. Hullet shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, that was never going to make it. Son Heung-min. The ball has bounced loose now. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kaká. Half an hour gone in the second half. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Alexander-Arnold could try... Oh, smashing header! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Great chance! They've scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Araujo concedes a free kick for that. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Eto'o. Very much into the last knockings. No, that's been intercepted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Strong running down that left flank. Lam. Always onto this. Kaká engages and forces him off the ball. Lofted upfield. Kaká.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And once more he proves rich. He'll try from distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Vietnam clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.